This TikTok was his whole reaction. Yeah, one of the biggest eye-opening things here is that he said some of his clients spend $3,000 and have to sign an NDA to see his life. If that's not the most pathetic thing I've ever heard online, I don't know what is. I don't think anyone is paying him $3,000, but he's really trying to make it seem like they are.
Got an hour and a half left. Well, actually, hour and a half, 2 hour drive back home.
Okay, we'll briefly talk about it. The guy from yesterday, the dating coach alpha male, made a response. I usually don't bother, but this one had me giggling, so I'll talk about it a little bit. I'll slap around here in the cesspool for a moment. Thanks to Tier 1 Chaos and the 5 gift subs Sailor. Because this is a response I would have never predicted in 1,000 years. This is truly a unique one.
Got an hour and a half left. Well, actually, hour and a half, 2 hour drive back home. And I was going to make this video when I get back home, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to do it now. This creator made a video about me. He has 14.9 million followers. This is a big fish, so I'm not even going to return fire and mock him like he mocked me. There's plenty of material, but we're going to skip that. Anyways,
You shouldn't have skipped that. That's like the most important part. You should have absolutely started mocking me. You said there was plenty of material, why not have used it? Immediate fumble there. Also, 20 seconds to explain that you were going to do this at another time and then decided not to, so you're doing it now. You could have just started with some mocking insults there. Rookie. Absolute rookie. Not an alpha.
Here's the interesting thing. This is what we're going to do with this guy. But if you're watching this, if you sign my NDA that I have my $3,000 a month client sign, I will show you what I show them, which is just the massive abundance. Because you said I didn't get women and I don't get models and stuff like that. And I'm going to just show you. I'm just going to open my entire world to you. And after your brain's done melting, what you have to do after is compose yourself and then make a video about the fact, like apology, and saying, I'm sorry, I was incredibly wrong and I didn't know what I was talking about.
Do you not know how an NDA works, Dom? I mean, of course not. With your team of lawyers, you can't be bothered understanding the law. An NDA would prevent me from talking about what I experienced. If you had me sign an NDA and showed me your harems, I wouldn't be able to talk about them or I'd be sued. I'd be breaking the NDA, you fucking degenerate. Of course, this is all a bunch of gobbledygook. This man, he's just throwing out terms I don't think he understands at all. Why the fuck would you want me to sign an NDA for that? Wouldn't you want to be flexing that? Because you do everywhere else. Why would you want to flex it in person? Why would I need to sign into secrecy for your fucking cult? That wouldn't make any sense. You would want me talking about it. Is this the same guy who said never take a girl's rejection? You're putting words in his mouth. He said you don't have to accept a girl's rejection. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, George. Or the 5 gifted members, George. But he also said, I said that he doesn't get women and models. Shit, I didn't say that. When did I say you don't get women? I'll say it now because I know you don't get women. I can tell you are not mastering the female mind. You haven't mastered the female anything or experienced it. Now I'll say it. I didn't say it then. I was just making fun of you because your advice is super stupid. But I didn't say it then. I didn't say you don't get models. In fact, I even said you probably had a threesome with some models right before recording one of your videos about how you should put a finger with a glove inside of a woman and rake her. Like, I mean, I said you probably just finished with models. The man's fighting ghosts. Thanks for some stones. I'm gonna give sub Paul. Did he mean a dishwashing glove? I'm assuming he meant like a surgeon's glove. I don't know. It's hard to know for sure. As a woman, rake? Yeah, why are you acting so surprised? He knows better than you. He knows your body better than you know it. What? You're a woman. Come on, you can't... Alpha Dom knows you better than you know you. Please, don't try and poke holes in his sexual logic. Are you out of your mind? Jesus Christ. That's insulting. Dom, don't worry. I've got you covered. Here's the membership cipher. The resub Deathlord. I also love the fantasy that he's locked himself in, like the Narnia he's trapped his brain in, where he thinks that by showing me women in his life, I'm going to have a psychotic break. Like, I'm going to melt down upon seeing this Redditor with women. Yeah, and once his mind's done fucking melting, he's gonna have to give me all of these updoots and gold all of my karma. Yeah, just make sure you sign my NDA first. Thanks, resub Katie. Oh, absolutely. AI shit like that's going to be huge in a couple years.
Alpha Dom is absolutely fucking amazing at getting women, and I've seen it firsthand now. But yeah, that's the deal. Can you do that? I'm just wondering. If you're one of his subscribers and you're swarming my TikTok or YouTube account, go tell him. Also, dude, go if you want to get in contact with me, because my DMs are like fucked up, and there's very rare chance I'm going to see you in the comments. Hit me up on Telegram. Telegram's in my TikTok bio. AlphaDom1C. There you go. See you soon.
Thanks for the tutorial on how to find you, bub. This TikTok was his whole reaction. Yeah, one of the biggest eye-opening things here is that he said some of his clients spend $3,000 and have to sign an NDA to see his life. If that's not the most pathetic thing I've ever heard online, I don't know what is. I don't think anyone is paying him $3,000, but he's really trying to make it seem like they are. $3,000 to not even get real advice or anything, and you sign an NDA to watch him allegedly get women. Is there a worse existence? Jarvis Johnson bought his course to try it. When? Wait, Jarvis Johnson bought the Alpha Dom go to jail method? When? Thanks for the membership rage. Oh, a day ago. Wait, you're right. Oh, wait, that's fire. I'll have to check that out. I considered it for a minute, but I really didn't want to spend $197 on it. Like, I'm all for wasting money on stupid shit for the sake of content, but giving it to this guy who's like the fucking Discord mod embodiment is just not worth it. But I'm glad someone took the bullet. I'll check that out to see what the conclusion he drew was. The NDA is so you can't tell anyone you got scammed. I'm assuming that's probably what it's for his $3,000 pay piggies. Like, that's the idea behind it, would be my guess. I'll definitely have to watch Jarvis take the... Actually, hold on. Let me take a little dive in here. When does he buy it? So he's going through the TikToks here. This is him in his leather jacket. This is him in pussy slaying demon mode. If you see him wandering around town like this, hide your mom, hide your girlfriend, hide your sister, because none of them are safe. Wait, what is this? Oh, here we go. Here's where he buys it.
Is charging $197.
Thanks to Prime Luke.
This is a sham. This is a scam. I recorded all of this criticism under the impression that he was charging $10, which I thought was too much for his class.
Please check your email for the registration link. If you can't find it, check your spam folder. I have not received
$10. You think he's going to give you the Krabby Patty secret formula to slaying any amount of pussy you want, Jarvis? Are you out of your mind? He's giving you a great deal at $197 for the keys to the kingdom.
Email. Wow, he was in my spam folder. He knew.
Thanks to
he
Tier
was like,
1
I know what I am. I'll show up in your spam. So, I felt on the fence about talking about this guy because of the size of his actual audience. He is almost definitely inflating the size of his
Don't be afraid. He's a scammer.
Module 3, body language, pacifying behavior, nerves and anxiety, vocal tone, emotional intelligence, cocky funny why it works, cocky funny how to use it, hoflation.
Hoflation is the belief that when your grandmother or grandfather or great-grandfather or great-grandmother were younger and they met, he had to work way less than you have to work today in order to get a girl that's 4 times less than what your great-grandmother...
Hold on.
That's a lot of... yeah, well, wait, I gotta process that as well. That's a lot of algebra he's doing there. He needs to break down the honomics a little bit better. He's using advanced calculus. Christ, man. I graduated with a human science degree, not mathematics. I wasn't ready for that one.
There's more math than I was expecting. Let me take some notes. 4 times less. You have to work 4 times harder.
This is how I'm gonna blow the lid off this in front of you right now, okay? This is how you know this is a beta wussy poor me saying.
Okay.
The word work is in it.
Okay. Work is for pussy.
The complaint is you have to work 4 times harder. Men are too worried about putting work in. Obviously you're here. Obviously you're watching the course, so you're a little bit different.
Yeah, you're a little bit... That's my reaction as well. You're a little bit more pathetic. You spent $197 on it. You definitely are a little bit different. You're much more hopeless. Maybe work should be viewed a little bit differently if you're in this course. Thanks, membership, Body Farm.
I'm a little bit different. Thank you. Hoflation is good.
You can be massively different if you apply it, though.
Thanks, a tier 1 mad.
The fucking 1% club that I'm in.
What club is that? That he has 6 girlfriends that he dominates or whatever? I am single, so I do need to... I guess I should take better notes.
So that's the big discrepancy. It's not that all women are bad. It's just that girls are looking for the best that they can get.
And that's Alpha Dom. Yeah, it's clearly.
Did I get it? Do I pass?
Yeah, no, that's the lesson.
I can get. And it's this guy. And that's why I'm single. I think I figured it out. We're all in a day's work.
Yeah, they just keep choosing Alpha Dom over me. Fuck, I'm hopeless.
These girls that had everything paid for them. Their husband was disconnected and working all the time. And he's like, oh, I'm providing for her. And the girl leaves.
And that's on the news. Local woman leaves man who was giving her everything. More at 11.
You're focused.
So how does this... Man, I don't care about the hoflation anymore. How do I get laid all the time?
You have to create...
How do I get 100,000 Tinder matches like Alpha Dom? Learning about hoflation's not getting me there. Give me the secrets. Where's the infinity stones of vagina?
That has offended them.
So the videos are highly edited,
Thanks to resub bits
you can
and
tell
spud.
that a lot of work really went into the production, which makes your $10 really feel like it was well spent. I'm gonna pay again, actually. I'm gonna sign up for a second round. I flub lines all the time, by the way.
His membership
I
Joker.
just cut them out, but there's no editing done in these videos. So it's a glorified stream that's been cut into parts and sold for $10. You get much more value on the Sad Boys Patreon.
That's $197.
For as low as $5, and we put an hour-long episode out every week. We've put out 55, as of the recording of this, 55 episodes of Sad Boys Nights. We will not teach you about hoflation. We will not.
Oh, he doesn't go through the rest of it. Damn. He paid for it, and Jarvis is keeping all the sacred wisdom to himself. He's using Module 4 right now with body language pacifying behavior. Damn! Damn! It's just out of reach! What the fuck is this? BL. Feet and Legs Part 2. I'm assuming body language, feet and legs part 2. The fuck kind of body language are you doing with your feet and legs? The only body language I can even think of for that is if you cross your legs because you have to pee real bad. The fuck out, what do I need to learn there? Thanks, resub Jingle Bug. No, YouTube's glitched. Yeah, YouTube's still down right now. Just buy it already. Man, fuck that. I'm not gonna bother. Especially now that I've seen it's just more of his TikTok videos that he puts behind a paywall. What the fuck is the point? I'll just wait for him to put them on his TikTok and giggle at him there. Or I guess pay $3,000 to sign an NDA so he can show me all of his 100,000 Tinder women and the 1,000 of women, the 1,000 women he fucks every month or whatever. Hey, congrats on the Vorkov pet. He's huge. You might be onto something with that, Ram. Yeah, true. Thanks, resub Serotonin. Why doesn't he have any women vouch for him? It is interesting how he has 1,000 women that he's piping on the daily, basically, but there's only one girl he ever posts about on his TikTok. That is odd. Guy like this can't be tied down to one girl. He's made that very clear. But he has everyone sign NDAs, so they're not allowed to talk about him. That's probably why. Thanks, resub Jim. Thanks, resub Triflix. Yeah, I know, Beast. It is very odd. It's just a really successful, lucrative money-making method. But it's weird because usually people that look like him aren't the ones that's peddling this. It's usually people that like are in good shape and at least pretty good looking for the most part. He's really breaking new ground. Good for him. He's saying, look, I might be in charge of 50 different subreddits, but on the side I'm fucking women. I promise. Now give me money and I'll teach you how. True, Doomed. And that is very true, Deep State. Hey, nice. That's fucking awesome, Zach. Isn't this guy breaking the NDA? Jarvis? No, he signed up for, like, the starter course. Basically going bowling with the bumpers up when it comes to getting women with the Alpha Dom course. So he didn't have to sign an NDA. But if you want the $3,000 premium Ham Steamers Society badge, that's when you sign the NDA. The sad part about this is how many young guys who are insecure actually believe him. Yeah, I do wonder how many fall for this scam from this guy in particular, though. I feel like it's probably not that many in comparison to things like, Jesus, a modern day Night Project and things like that. Or like even just like the more general alpha males you see all the time on Twitter. This guy he does not look the part, and he doesn't say the right things either. He's too noticeably dweeby. Thanks, Resub Oyster. I really don't want anonymous background info on this guy. I really don't care that much. I just laugh at what he posts. I don't need to know his SAT scores. I don't need his life story. I know he got divorced because for some reason he was talking about it like it was a good thing, but I don't care. I really do not.